At Traralgon Bowls Club, the good times don't just happen on the green. They spin around the table, roll through the bar, and turn every moment into something to smile about. Bowls, bistro, banter. This is where good times roll. Nothing beats perfection.
When I step onto the green, my hand-to-lap bowls give me absolute confidence to play in any conditions. Whether I'm playing locally here in Gippsland or anywhere in Victoria, I know that there's a model of bowl that will suit my needs for any particular green. I know that when I step on there with a hand-to-lap bowl in my hand, I can guarantee I can get my best performance out of myself.
Afternoon, everybody, for the final time today, day one of finals weekend. This is 2026 Henslight Victorian Open. It is the women's pairs final. Olivia Cartwright and Lisa Phillips taking on, yep, you better believe it, KRIZANIC and Taylor Bruce. They've come back from 12-6 down with 3 ends to play against Nix McKenzie and Kelly McKieran. Picked up a 2, 2 and a 3 on the final end to get up 13-12. They find themselves playing for the title and $6,000 in prize money. One of our VO ambassadors, who's back for this year at the VO, Selena Goddard. She joins me.
Thank you for having me again on this side of the rink.
Something a little bit different.
It is a little bit different, but look, this is just going to be a cracking game, isn't it? Just touching on there on that semi-final of a huge clawback from Taylor and Carla. I was catching the end of that game and they pulled a long length. For those that haven't been to the venue before, this is a full-sized carpet, so went tee to tee. Does make it a little bit tricky if you haven't been playing that most of the game, and they went for that strategy and it worked for them, and here they are. And in terms of Liv and Lisa, they have just been tracking along pretty well. I believe that their semi-final was just fairly convincing in the end, and I don't mean that at all in a way of their opposition. Definitely put up a great fight, but just consistent bowls.
Huge start. This is end 1 of 15. No time limit here for the final. Dead ends will be replayed unless we get... well, there's no time limit now, so every dead end will be replayed. Yeah, the final score, Liv Cartwright, Lisa Phillips, they win 14-10. They were sort of in cruise control for most of it. They dropped a 4 late on, 4 up with 2 to play, picked up a 1, dropped a 1, and that was against Julie Simpson and Jo Martin, so find themselves in the final. And Livy is still in every event, yet to lose the game at the VO, and looking for title number 2. Not bad.
Not bad at all. I think as well, when you enter in all the events and you can just keep getting through your your qualifying, that first day of post section, you do get on a little bit of a run, and I mean, you get more games on this carpet, you get more accustomed to the pace, and you do get a bit of an advantage. So the fact that we're seeing Liv perform great bowls time and time again, like, it's a credit to herself and going so deep in all these events.
So much to back up day in, day out. You're playing every time slot of every day to, like, mentally be refreshed and switch back on is a fair effort. Like,
oh, it is.
That's why I only play one event.
I mean, put all your eggs in one basket. Like, some could say that's a very confidence move.
So Carla's wasted no time here, jumped on the opening end, holding a couple.
We do see a lot of players that opt for that ditch side of the rink, don't we?
Yeah, over here, we sort of changed it up the last day and a half back on rink 8. We know this rink really well. Those who have joined us throughout the last week or so, live stream here at Traralgon, yeah, this forehand, really nice hand to play.
And then on the other side, the number 7 side is quite a good converting hand, I'd say. You can.
We had a little bit of a chat about this earlier.
Yeah.
So he can still get up there tight with a good weight to land bowls and change things up. Lisa's tried that with her first, but missed under. Team KRIZANIC, Bruce holding 2 on the opening end.
Yeah, both Carla and Liv found they found it pretty quick, didn't they? This trial lens must have, who knows, maybe the jack was right there when they begun.
Well, Liv's played 2 or 3 pretty handy bowls and is 2 down. I imagine there's be some heads shaping up like this after the first 6 bowls. Lisa Phillips going to try and make some contact again. More interested than the last. Oh. A little bit of jack is good.
Yeah, got to be happy with that. I mean, she's not working with a big target there, so to get down to one of those bowls, like, yeah.
Did
Can't cover it all, can you?
Well, even with the first 2, like, just sort of float 2 past in case it does open up. Now it is opened up, but it's still okay for them, but hard to know what's going to happen.
Yeah, and maybe a little bit tricky, like, it could be such early days, it's a bit too dangerous to just try and get another shot in there where you're still sort of figuring out the rinks in the hands. Like, we've been seeing them all draw on the ditch side, and you can see that Liv Cartwright bowl kind of probably looking very, as I call them, like in the hitty-uppy zone of the draw.
Hitty-uppy.
Yeah, it's a good one to pass on to your front-end players when they do drop it. When they drop it a little bit short, but still within the head.
Carla and Taylor have come across from rink 7. Liv and Lisa are over on rink, down rink number 5. They're all consistent in terms of the fact that the side close to us is wider, but they still all vary in terms of how wide they are.
Yeah. It is a wee bit warmer down the end of the green as well, and I think that does affect the pace of the carpet too.
Taylor's trying to, didn't really see this. It's pretty obvious now that she's playing it. Trail, the jack is massive here. Gets it past Livy's.
Oh, man.
Super shot for no change, really.
No.
She got the jack past. She's 4 or 5 down in the left corner.
Yeah, just a wee bit more of the jack.
Forgot past Liv's bowl. She's right.
Had a cracker.
Timber would actually run back on and then fall in behind. It almost hasn't changed.
Maybe a little bit harder for Lisa to try and get the shot here. Don't know, can you play onto the Liv Cartwright bowl, flip it up?
Yeah, that's what they're looking at. One roll, if one roll of it goes close, but 2 rolls gets it over the jack.
Yep.
Liv's other one comes into play as well.
Yeah, sometimes when you play shots as well, I mean, I know that the Taylor was looking to nab the jack there. Sometimes when you do play the shots, you just want to try and make it as hard as possible for your opposition to be able to convert it back, especially if you don't have last bowl. So it's how she's finished. Oops, Lisa. She's probably just looking over, just looking over like, I hope nobody saw that while we all did.
Sorry. I'm turning this way. I don't distract anyone. Whoops.
Very Lisa thing to do, isn't it?
That's actually harder to do than just step on the mat. Just the one down has a nice enough shot on to turn their own. Tried ever so hard, gave it such a good chance. 1 OPN to Team Bruce and KRIZANIC. Women's pairs final coming your way. Afternoon to all those tuning in across Facebook and YouTube land. Mikey Watts, Mickey West tuning in. We also have 2 other finals going on. Oh, you've done well there. Joshy Guy, that's the under-18 pairs final, Selena, that's getting underway. They, in their own right, are playing for $500 in prize money. Not bad for a day's work if you're under 18. The match is between a couple of our Ballarat juniors against a couple of the Hong Kong guys that have stuck around for the junior events over the weekend. Let me just get it up. Stand by. Michaela and Logan Matai from Ballarat North. Up against... Don't look at me like that. You put me off. I had this in the bag pre-game. Lok Tung Lung against Young Ng.
Nice, nice. It's really good to see. It's really good to see these Hong Kong players come over, and they'll be so chuffed, you know, to be here in a final as well. And
absolutely.
And I mean, also great for your local juniors too, being able to play against a different nation, get that experience as well.
It's just short 5M playoffs. They've had 4 round robin games during the day of 8 ends, and then a semi-final and a final. That one's 1-1 after 2. And the other final we have, oh, this is not bad on screen, mind you. The other final we have, Selena, is the integrated pairs final. Same format throughout the day. So 4 rounds of round robin play, 8 ends. And the final is underway. Tris Dawson teaming up with Josh Barry. And Vinnie McElwain, who was smuggled his way in. He's subbing in for Mitch Sidebottom, who was meant to play with Stevie Davies from Belmont. Found himself in a final. Not sure if the prize money is going back to Mitch, given he should have been playing. Of course, they just took out the men's triples title for 2026. Unfortunately, we can't show every final, but we give some scores. In fact, Stevie and Vinny are 3-0 up after the first 2 ends.
I tell you what, the way that these women have found this rink is class.
Awesome start. I'm never going to say it's easy sitting from here, but ditch side on rink 8, one of the kind of hands on the green.
Yes. It's very predictable. I think when you let it go, it's you just know, and it's all about just finding that right weight.
Brad McDermott tuning in. Josh, he says, can't see the other rinks, need more cameras. Thoughts?
Can Liv put another
Is it
one?
there?
Can she put another one in?
Ooh, just draw away. Sort of sits right next to it. Fair shooting by both. Livy might be just holding on to the shot. On a roll for the women's pairs. Not played in 2020 or 21. Denise Hunder and Alison Hall in 22. AJ Jenkins and Trish Dool in 2023. The only time a pairing went back-to-back as far as the Vic Open goes since its inception in 2011 were Selena Goddard and Cass Millerick. They'll say, oh, what happened when they went for the three-peat? And the story will be, they didn't make it out of the section.
No.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear.
Oh, well, bowls.
That's right.
That's lawn bowls. What a shot.
Yeah, good shot.
Still down, unfortunately.
I know, it's funny, and
Oh,
it's
well.
reflecting because you obviously do so well in the previous years. It's natural to feel quite disappointed by a result like that. As we watch this bowl, and honestly, there's really not much wrong with this. She's quite stiff actually to not get shot. Anyhow, it's opened it up. Still got a good shot on after this. Yeah, like obviously you're disappointed when you can't get through. You say you can't get through your pool, but then also you're probably disappointed if you don't win. So, and I was thinking about it too. I was like, look, we've played 19 games together in the last 3 years and we've lost one. So in terms of how we go as a combo, still pretty happy with how we
Not
sit.
a bad record. And like I said to you before when we were having a chat, in 3-bowl pairs, that can happen.
Yeah, it can happen. That's right. Look, we're sharing the love and we're seeing 2 absolute quality teams out here this year. And as they're doing right now, they're putting on a match. Look at this.
Lisa hurries through the gap. She's another. Oh, it doesn't make it any easier for Taylor.
No.
Having a look from the front of the head.
Just looking at angles, I wonder if there is a bit of a shot sort of onto Carla's. I'm sort of assessing the head myself here too.
That's a good angle on the forehand, is it? Or
Yeah.
she can still get to it on the backhand. And
Yeah, if she does play the backhand, even if she does get onto the Lisa bowl and it sort of moves Carla's bowl to the side, it definitely opens it up. And Carla is laying in good position at the back as well. First sort of weighted shot we're seeing with that much pace, so...
really did the cheeky way. The outside of Carla's would have
Yeah.
been interesting. Didn't love it initially out of the hand, but with good weight, that won't be miles away. Here it comes. All for it. Foot. So the shot, I don't really think it changes.
No, I mean, yeah. I wonder if they get onto the Carla bowl, can it is it missing the jack? Can it just stick on Liv's bowl?
It's tricky if it's not. I don't know if it is missing the jack, and if she plays it and gets the jack and it splashes out to the
Yeah,
left
it's
and Livy follows through, then it could be an open
easy
2 and an easy 3. But yeah.
Sometimes you just got to bite the bullet. Yeah, sometimes as well, you just look at some heads and you think, look, like one down's all right. 15 ends is a shorter game than usual, and it does creep up on you pretty quick. It definitely would in a final, that's for sure.
David, have a day off, son. There's a game of bowls going on. Oh, yeah, forehand.
Okay.
Quick up. Taking the guesswork out of it. Very close. What you got? Well, you tell me. I feel like they've played that weight to actually take that out of the game in case it would have splashed with less weight, and it's ended up getting there.
Yeah. See this angle again. Yeah. Oh,
Sort of the middle of Carl's that it's going to kill, and even off that, you still think it's a chance.
And it's got across onto Taylor's bowl to then get onto the Liv bowl, and the Liv bowl's just not budged at all. Yeah, who's got the shot though? A white paddle went up. Who is white?
Lisa doesn't know.
Oh, now a red paddle's gone up.
Oh, I'm lost.
Confused
I
here.
actually forgot. I will ask on the way over.
Just having a conversation with David Allen. I think they're just saying that he's left his flash on. Yeah. Oh, look, I mean, that's fair enough. Lisa's just sort of making a wee bit of a comment there, just saying that it's probably just more so the position of where he's sitting on the rink, I'd say, like taking photos, something that we're all used to. But when you are, or anybody is directly behind the number, it can get a little bit distracting. So he's moved to the side now.
Be asking for it to sit.
Yeah,
Paddocks
Lisa's
drawing Sue, makes no mistake.
Well done.
Well done, yeah. We'll find out who was the was it a red paddle?
Yes.
Find out who it was.
It was red originally, so we'll find out.
That was weird.
Bit of a measure. You do see a lot of these great players. They do know, they're so used to their processes, their routines. They know what they can manage, what can possibly distract them. And look, there's absolutely nothing wrong if something's distracted you to, no time limit, take a step back and refocus. So we see 2 pedals go up. So that must mean
the red is
Lisa.
Team Liv Lisa. Last bowl Lisa, as she's become to known. Gotten to this point in the quarterfinal. Last bowl came up with a winning shot, and the same in the triples the last night out at Hayfield. There's action from the other end pairs. Final next door. Good little head. Score still says 1-1 after 2 on the board. Best of 5 ends. Got absolutely no idea who's who and who's on the jack, so that's unhelpful. Those tuning in at home might know. Couple ends down in the women's pairs final. This is 2026 Henslight Victorian Open. All the coverage brought to you by the Latrobe City Council and Destination Gippsland. And of course, a big shout out to our naming rights partner in Henslight. Troy Boy's on his own today. Lola's taking the weekend off. There's plenty of traffic coming through with the under 18 and integrated pairs events over the weekend.
Carla just opting for the other side of the rink there. Probably had a look at the Liv bowl and just thought that's in my line.
that's Sam Rogers leading that, just shortening the way.
I was going to say about your mixed pairs final. So that was slightly moved over to more of the 7 side of the green, wasn't it?
Where did we play? It seems like a really long time ago right now. We were on, we were on 7. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. How did you two come together as a pairing? Who asked who?
You know what? This is the second year we've played, and Libby asked to play again, so I was happy. To team up once more and throw jacks and just sit back and clap.
Yep.
And the year before that, to be honest, I could actually. Wait, Liv, how? That's all I can't remember. No, each staff member got the opportunity to play a maximum of 1 event. Some took that opportunity, some didn't.
Well chosen for yourself there, Sam.
So a little slide up at the front, in for nearly 2. Back Lisa to draw this. I think she'll have a couple goes on the open hand, I would have thought.
Have Lorraine on the
well
marker.
done.
Yeah, I know Lorraine marked one of my singles games, and she marked it apparently on her day off, and I saw her just before this game actually and asked her if she's been given a break yet, and she said that she was on a somewhat break from marking, was it 4 or 5 rounds yesterday? So
we had 4 rounds of men's singles here. The first game, some of the guys started at 8 a.m. and the last game ended up finishing around about 12 hours later.
Oh, well judged, Lisa. And did I also see that Lorraine has been named at ITO for Glasgow?
I don't know. I think so. That was all announced the other day. I didn't have a close enough look, but I'll take your word.
Did see something. Saw all the ITOs get announced.
Yeah, there was a strong contingent of Victorian ITOs that will be heading over, which is very exciting. Well, that article doesn't have a list. Lorraine will be there, as will Ronnie Bates, who's here this week.
How special for them. Oh, Lisa.
Could you get through the jack? What a great shot.
Wow.
Lisa Phillips, thank you.
The consistency in those 2 bowls.
A little unlucky with the first. Trailer jack was still 1 down, and to find that area twice on that hand's good going. This time get through result. Bowl up and over the jack, follows through for 1.
I was going to say, it's good seeing this combo of Taylor and Carla. I was thinking back in 2022, they played against each other in the World Champion of Champions singles final at Nainai in New Zealand. There you go. So they've had obviously come across each other probably more as oppositions and a bit of a trans-Tasman rivalry, I'd say so. And I'm not actually too sure if they've ever teamed up together in an event, but obviously by playing against each other, you know, you just create so many great friendships, don't you, in bowls? So it's nice that they get this opportunity in an open style event to play together.
Good knowledge, that was good.
Thank you. I think too, like, yeah, you watch these combos together. Well, again, I'm picking on a Taylor and Carla combo, a team that wouldn't have many opportunities to play together. But even sometimes when you play against somebody so much, you can probably pick up if you would enjoy playing with them at an odd time, and those 2 have just clicked really easily.
Nothing else to gain for Lisa on the backhand. Any touch of the jack could nearly make 3 for maximum result.
Look at this weight control.
How much of the jack?
Goodness
Just
gracious.
enough for a front knocker.
Those 3 bowls from Lisa are unbelievable.
Draws in for 2.
She's on song today.
That's pretty good. I told her all the pressure's on you now, mate. Don't be the one who stuffs it up.
Yeah. And the torch over.
That's it. Tara's the best two back here.
Yeah, it
Doesn't
is.
shape up too badly. The only thing is, Lisa's 2 shot bowls now touching, so if the jack stays in, they follow through. Potentially still down.
Yeah.
Is there any danger in just going forehand
Yeah.
quick, or
Yeah.
I can't see them going any worse than 2 forehand up the middle?
No, because if you do, you know, somehow get a bit of the split and get to the Carla bowl, like your bowl should
Yeah.
be hanging around and...
Even if it does something funky like miss wide, off Liv's wide ones, back to
Yeah.
Lisa's front one through Carl as well.
Yeah.
They go from 2
could
to
jump a
4.
few, yeah. I wonder if that same danger is there if you go very, very quick on the backhand. I'm not sure what it looks like from the map view.
Stevie Davies, big time bowl in the integrated final, up 6-1 with an end to play. Now a few down as well. Trying to lock away the title. Green forehand. Needs to clear the front first. Oh! You're kidding. Sorry.
Oh, that's... Yeah.
It's hard to see with the weight unless she's screwed back to Lisa's front one and took Carla's out. They
Yeah.
were actually going to go worse. Just misses on the tight side.
Yeah.
Runs on. You're thinking now it's a chance to get enough
Yeah.
through the jack to maybe score.
It just did quite a lot of spins before it got to the
Didn't
Lisa
it?
bowl,
Enough
didn't
momentum
it?
to get there to get it
Yeah.
through. 2 crackers by Lisa Phillips. Little stiff by Taylor with the last. They back it up with a 3 and lead at 5-1 through the first 3 at 15 ends in the women's pairs final. Selena Goddard is alongside me, back on board as an ambassador for this year. Bit more commentary to come, I reckon.
Absolutely.
What are you doing? Are you still here tomorrow?
Yes, I am here.
Sweet.
Just seen that comment there from G. Stewart. The Windy Wellington final. We played a Trans-Tasman not last year, the year before. And it was probably the windiest conditions I'd played, and it was at Nainai, the same place as the World Champion final that Carla and Taylor were in. And it was so incredibly windy. The jacks were just moving on their own. And I mean, I feel like I probably should have looked into this earlier, being from New Zealand. But I then found out that Wellington is the windiest place in the world. So anyway, no wind in here as we see the conclusion of...
Team Hong Kong take the win in the under 18s.
Yes.
They're pretty happy with that. Against Logan and Kalanadai. I think they've taken the win unless they've picked up 6. Oh, that's brilliant. They look stoked with that. I'm happy for them.
Yeah. That's quite cool, isn't it?
Second time we've run these events over the finals weekend. Selena and the entries have grown on last year. The
Amazing.
under 18 open pairs event today, alongside the integrated Barry. They're also playing the last end in the integrated. He's teamed up with Trish Dillon, trying to make a 5. It's currently 4. Vinny's pretty happy with subbing in and taking the title. It's 4. We don't need to play it. It's over. They've got the title and the cash. Vinny pleading with Stevie Davies to not play it, and he turns and shakes hands. So Vincent McElwain and Steve Davies take out the integrated pairs final. $600 to them between the two. Excellent day's work. turns her own up for 1.
Lisa's probably just having a look at this head, thinking about probably weight's probably the important thing here. Obviously, 1 down. Yeah, or I think you could catch a little bit of the end of that conversation, just saying, play the number 7 side of the rink and flop live down, and that'll get the shot. I guess as well, the method of thinking with that is if you are a little bit off target with some good weight, you're just going to put another bowl in the head.
Played 3 all-on perfect bowls the previous end. Forehand here.
Here it comes.
Oh, she's giving it every chance.
Here it comes. Lisa
Enough
Phillips.
to turn it past.
Well played.
Okay.
She
On
has
early.
absolutely found the weight of this rink.
It's been all uphill for her ever since she decided to slip on the mat. Stepping onto it before. Trip over it. That was weird.
Just that little focus.
Bit of a reset. Taylor's still got a nice shot on herself here up on the backhand. Pop the last bowl out.
Is it going to move? It's going to get down. Oh.
I feel like with perfect dead draw weight on that side, they hook late and get back to the line. But even now, like that's only a foot over.
Yes.
It looked okay halfway down and just
Held on a
nearly
bit.
missed everything on the high side.
Yeah.
Let's try and come up with something. I don't know, is it still on the forehand? Line out backhand.
Backhand just, I think again the chain of thought here is just sort of getting another bowl roundabout in the head, probably looking for a bit of cover and count if possible. You do know that they can come back from that side of the rink.
Encouraging it to get back down. At least thought it was quick out the hand, but that's come to a pretty handy little spot.
It's a good call from Carla there, just urging Taylor just to play a little bit more weight, because I guess, you know, there is a chance with a bit more. You got to, you can pop out the shot bowl. You get onto Carla's wing bowl, chances through that. Lisa, she has not done much wrong this final so far. Let's see what she does with her last bowl here.
Not going to impact anything up the front. Just overcorrected in trying to beat her last. So nothing's changed after Lisa's first bowl. Shot still on here for Taylor. Missed the last 2 high. Just any contact on Carla's closest and they score here.
Just on the wide side of her target.
Lisa Phillips got the answers. Opening 4 ends. Still a long, long, long way to go in the women's pairs final for 2026. She's teamed up with Luke Cartwright, who already has 1 title under her belt. Thanks to me. And looking for a second. Yet to lose a game. And of course, Selena, you know all about the Barb Gilbert medal.
Yes, sure do.
So you know our winner. Hello, Josh. I thought you were going to pan to something cool. You looked at me as if, watch this. Sometimes you get excited and then I get excited because I never know what's about to happen. Last final for the day. We've had two titles decided already tomorrow. Massive day. Starts off with the women's triples final alongside the men's pairs semis. To the men's pairs final after that. Women's singles semis, and then after our lunch break tomorrow afternoon and evening, we're down to the business end. Women's singles final. And the men's singles final to be played later. In fact, due to the schedule clash, we had a quarter-final in the last session. Selena, Mark Armstrong from, from Club Sunbury. Originally from there, started off his bowls there, now based out of Queensland, at Pialba, I believe. Played on permit, or as a marquee, I should say, for Club Sunbury this year as part of their Division 1 winning side up into Premier Reserve. Joining Glenroy, that's great for me. Short drive for once for an away game. He's into the semi-final. Let me get the bracket up so I can stop chatting rubbish and actually tell you what it is. He plays Benny Cotter from Bundoora, who won through early this morning over Chris Portnion, a local, who exceptional effort to make the quarterfinals. Harry Coleman, who we saw this morning on stream, he's up against last year's defending champ, Kobe Barton. Those games kicking off around 2 p.m. tomorrow. Well, in the history of the VO men's singles, has gone back-to-back. Unless you include Jay by Norris. There was like a COVID gap in between that. So technically that is back-to-back.
Yeah.
Jay, the only man to win it twice. Kobe last year won it under Paradise Point. This year,
Coming under
signed up
Tweed.
with Club Tweed. Good games. Any 4 could win that.
Oh, this bowl, honestly, look at this, rip back in.
You can miss your line
Yeah.
high out of the hands.
Yes.
And with good weight, it still
Comes
gets
back,
back
yeah.
thereabouts.
I mean, she is in an absolute great position. When Lisa steps on that mat, where those bowls have landed. Putting Carla under pressure. And look, three really good bowls from both of them.
Lisa's been just down on the crossover the last couple of times. Hasn't phased her, been able to come up with something pretty good. Looks a nice sort of forehand draw. Trying to get back to Carla's shot bowl on the line. Last few times she's got shots, she's played the inside of the green. Just the way it's shaped up. Pat Orris tuning in. Good evening to you. Running the pairs, I think, at this year's tournament. Made the last 16, going down by a shot against Team Atkinson. Can she do it again?
Right,
I'd say just overplayed it, but
Yeah.
not bad if she gets back to the bowl and turns it all the
No.
way through, because they'll be holding a few.
Taylor and Clark and Carla probably just really wanting to win the end and probably just change the length and shift a little bit of the momentum.
Taylor last hand playing sort of arriving weight. On the backhand missing wide, gets a chance to jump back on and try and draw this cold. Just underplayed it ever so slightly. The weight was nearly spot on, to be fair.
Change a shot here.
Tell me, Irfan, if the head doesn't change your shot. I want to back Lisa in to draw that off the forehand. I feel like there's enough bend there to get back to the shot bowl clean.
She could play an absolute honey.
I'm going to look very silly here. Oh dear. What an effort.
Oh, look at this.
Fall down. It did. I've scored saying 7-1, Brian. What have I missed? That was a 2, not 1. Sorry. Oh, was that obvious? Oh dear. 7-1. 4 ends played. Lisa Phillips comes up. The answer again. Holding 1.
Is it going to get that late hook as we've seen?
Trying hard. Come down. They've got it surrounded. Next couple.
Right, what are they going to do now?
We got Lee's shot. We didn't plan that far ahead.
Could just swap it back over.
Yes, yeah, I don't know you can do anything to stop Taylor trying that forehand again, apart from that.
Yeah. I think as well, you look at this and you think it's the hardest shot is actually for Taylor and Carla to score more than a 1 with the way it's landing at the moment. So just try and, you know, if she does play it, she plays it. Otherwise, look to cover in areas where you might drop more than a 1.
You're kidding me.
Human.
The best reaction sometimes. Spin them up.
I mean, surely you're just looking for a just a draw. Like,
The
it's
last
such a
one
nice,
was pretty close to being spot on.
yeah. It is a lovely drawing hand, isn't it? Like, stick the forehand, just.
I think she's thinking if she played it a fraction more and got the split on the jack and it got out to the left. Livy's got 3 there, catching. I mean, that'd be unlucky.
Yeah, that'd be.
It's just a positive draw, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got to be. And you have just enough weight if you get on the inside of her last bowl. She's she's going to be close to just knocking in for shot 2. And that's the power of Lisa's bowl she played there, right? Like, that call from Liv to change over. If she did even get more of the jack, if she just got back to the bowl there, they're actually going to be holding quite a few. So the way that bowl just finished up by curling right next to the jack has actually probably left them in a better position than if they were holding 4 right now, because it would have been quite a big target.
Plays it perfect, can still poke the jack through. Make a few herself. She's missed wide a few times already. Next hand. Oh, nearly called the referee. That would have been cheeky. He did call she could get it off a wide one, not that wide one. This time it's definitely just a single. We're a third of the way through the women's pairs final. And, it's all about Lisa Phillips right now. She has come up with the answers. And yeah, so story about this. The Nemesis have put this together. Liv's clubmates from Bendigo Bowls Club. And they were asking me, they were pestering me all game, all in the semi-final, before the final. Can we pull this up? Can we pull this up? I'm like, no, until the mixed pairs is over, it can go up. But not during that, not before. But they are pretty pleased with their work as well. Although, I think they've hung it up and then disappeared from the venue. So,
who's going to protect it?
No.
Do you know the story about the turtles?
Do you?
No, I don't. I don't. If somebody knows, please let us know.
Here's a man who might know. Hello, Josh. Go find your wallet, man. That's a shocker. Big thanks to our major stakeholders for this year's event, Latrobe City Council, Destination Gippsland. A massive shout out as well. We've got all tomorrow as well to mention it, but Traralgon and Morwell Bowls Clubs and all our post clubs across the region. A good little day out at Longwarry in the sectional play, the mixed pairs. All the volunteers, those who marked singles games, a big day yesterday. Across the men's singles knockout draw. Umpires, our ITOs here. Where have you got out to during the? Where have you been during the week?
I have been.
Which host clubs?
I've been to Traralgon, RSL.
The RSL.
Yep. Was there for the pairs and went to Yarragon for the singles. Lovely club there with members. To be fair, same as
Yarragon, yes.
Yeah, Yarragon. Sorry,
Yep.
that's right. It's got an O in, but I've been told it's Yarragon. Yeah, absolutely lovely, lovely members there. And then I was at Traralgon here for the triples.
Oh my God. Sorry. We were talking about the poster before and what the go is with the turtles. So I think the old man used to always call that. And Luke Nemeth, the creator of the poster, is sitting right here and has told me to relax. It's all good. Sorry, buddy. All right, well. A little bit different this time around. There's room for both skips to draw the shot. They go longer in length here. Or have I just made that up?
Yes. Yes, a wee bit longer. We did see Carla and Taylor come back into the game from playing, I mean, a longer length than this, but a long length. So I wonder how much of each other have sort of watched each other's semi-finals. I know your focus is your game. However, if you do have energy to spend, it is quite good to look over and see what has worked, hasn't quite worked for your opposition too. Do a little bit of opposition analysis. Do you do that?
Oh, in the mix, I found myself watching the other semi-final, and then I just get distracted. I like bowls, so I was watching everything, to be totally honest. But yeah.
Yeah. You always want to look for any little percentage that can give you an advantage in your game.
Probably just looking like in that scenario where Tyson Marley were winning earlier on, just in terms of like length of end. That's what their preference is when they had the mat. They've won a few wins in a row in the middle stages. So.
Yep. I wonder if Taylor's snuck in there. Lisa Bowl looks a little bit more centered, does it?
Lorraine, if you just take like 2 big steps to the left, you can see from that angle, there is room to...
It's not looking that pretty for the skips though, is it?
Must be close between all three based off that. It's easier from here because it still looks like you can throw it out with dead weight on the backhand and get back. But from the mat, that just looks terrible.
Yeah.
Something more positive up the middle.
Yeah. Probably just have enough weight that if you do hit a bowl that's not yours, still give yourself a chance to run through.
So we need a good result now.
Oh my gosh. Oh wow.
That would come under good result.
Just got the lightest of touches.
I thought with the clear road it was actually going to get to it anyway, or not far off.
One down is the call from Carla. So you're right. Carla and Taylor think that it's possible to draw this on the Dutch side. Find some good weight here. You're not going to be far.
Just struggling to almost get back to the line. She's missed the line a couple times. They've tried a bit of stunner run up the front a couple times. It's obviously up and down 4 shot.
I mean, can you really see much going wrong on the forehand? Like, just looking to promote your bowls. Obviously, ideally, you're getting down to the Taylor bowl and popping that out the head. Depends what bowls are in the measure, right? Could it be the Carla back bowl? I don't think
I
so.
think it's between the 2 up the front. That's what he's looking at here. Super close. If it definitely was there, he's sort of out high and wide, looking to draw a counter. That's what they're going to go with anyway.
Lisa out the hand, saying that it's a bit heavy. Tell you what, it's not that heavy. The head has not really changed for Taylor after that bowl.
Oh, I feel like she needs to play this a bit over the top, but just to get herself going and her team going, they've picked up one on the opening end. They, yeah, I don't know, the new one. Few half chances, nothing really easy as such. There never is when you're playing in a final like this, but I just feel like it's a good chance. You're going to try and draw this one off. She wasn't far away the last, a foot off, and that gets back down to an area to score.
I think too, Taylor's probably, just even for herself, just wanting to find some good weight here because, I mean, the bowls that she has played, she's absolutely had the right intent, but just been a little bit off the mark. And sometimes if you can just have an open draw, and now the draw, you can just reset. Still plenty of time.
All down to speed here.
Yep, I reckon she is. Well done.
And that's all it
took. There you go.
One away, the front's super close, so it could still be a multiple. So they were down. Taylor Bruce gets the shot. They win the second end of the game. See enough of the semi-final, Selena, to have any idea where the mat may go here.
I mean, when they clawed back, they went tee to tee. And the tee to tee, this mat wasn't just on the tee, it was right behind the tee. They completely stretched it out. I also know from personal experience against Liv, when we played our singles game, it was went one way, then went the other. Liv got up on me 12-1 by playing pretty much tee to tee.
We were going tee to tee in the mixed pairs until this morning. The opposite. That also worked.
Yeah.
Moral of the story, good players will adjust.
Yeah, that's true. They
But
will.
if he like ditch to ditch, shot bowl might only be a foot. Like we've been going bang, bang, bang the whole game.
Yeah.
Just gives a little bit more room to work with
It does.
potentially.
It's a very good start. Change your length. Gain a lot of confidence as well from nailing your line on a long length.
So much easier now for Carl to correct off that. Like drop a foot, gets back down and nails the jack, where Liv's got to find the extra 2 or 3 to get there.
Always a little bit easier to work backwards up.
Backwards, is that still a thing?
Yeah.
Someone told me that when I first started playing, but I didn't know if that was a thing or not. There you go. Shot.
I think as well, you finish where Carla did. Oh, that's handy. You finish where Carla did. You actually almost just say to yourself, same bowl, like, especially 3 bowl pairs.
Yeah, if it happens to be a little more, a little less. so you're
Yeah,
on the
that's
jack sort of
right.
thing, yeah. Some hope if she's added the revolutions.
Could be a nuisance bowl for Carla.
Nothing more to gain playing forehand, says Taylor Bruce. So he gets Carla to change over.
Good changeover.
Elite weight control given
Yeah.
inside the middle of the green there. I reckon it's a half a second quicker.
She's going to get there, find the gap, and hang around. Well done, Liv.
Last one, gets the shot back. Taylor Bruce to get it first. She backhand land the bowl. It's back to the jack. Got a couple waiting.
See Taylor playing the number 7 side. I mean, there is a good chance there for her to see the shot bowl. Bit of a gauge with the first. Again, new length. Not exactly the hand that she has been playing this game, so unfamiliar territory. Liv saying it's all down to the pace.
I missed Taylor's first one there, mate. What was the go?
Just went under the head and promoted Liv's bowl, the one that we can see.
Ah, yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
just to the outside. It is still just one though.
Doesn't want to get onto any of the front stuff. Oh.
Ooh.
Wow. Clears that right out of the head.
Yeah.
That's at least the next 3 or 4.
Yeah, Lisa will be trying quite hard here to get another bowl through that portal. Even getting third shot here.
Line was fine, just got to fix up the speed somewhere in the area, but still needs to land something.
Find a friend. Yeah, but it has.
Where's Phillips? Thank you. No mistake. Gets another one in there. Holds 2.
The positioning of that bowl as well, you've got to be pretty happy with, because that was always...
got to a better spot, could it?
Yeah, that was always the danger with Carla's... Lisa's quite happy with herself there, so she should be with how she's playing. I mean, Carla played some great lead bowls to fill the position, and Lisa has just nullified them almost. I think again for KRIZANIC and Bruce combo, there's no need to panic at this stage of the scoreboard. Again, just a 1 here, keep ticking over the ends. Don't need to play anything too fancy as she found the track.
Anything inside this bowl is close.
It's just been holding wide for her.
Yeah, that's the story of the game, isn't it?
Yeah. I think as well, like, we do know that that is the wider side, and then I think also looking at Taylor's bowls coming down this way, if she played the other hand and she just went a wee bit under than she probably, you know, than she wanted to. Yeah, it can be a hard place to be when you know that a rink is performing a certain way. There's a wide side and a tight side, and it's just about believing what you're seeing with how much that it is actually turning.
This is out. Did the okay? There you go. Apparently, it was awesome. Living a good shot. It was. Another 2, 10-2, approaching the halfway mark. We're 7 of 15 down. Women's pairs title on the line. KRIZANIC and Taylor Bruce have just won 2 of the opening 7 ends against Olivia Cartwright, looking for her 2nd title of the day. Teaming up with Lisa Phillips. Those who follow along BV socials may have seen Lisa's bowl to win through to the semi-final. Massive last bowl in the quarters. It's Cheryl and Sammy Atkinson.
Yeah, there's been a lot of just passion from Lisa and Liv. I mean, I can't say I've watched them so much in pairs together, but this year they're definitely out to do something special. They are. I do appreciate when you win games, you got to celebrate your wins. I think you do spend so much time just thinking, all right, what's next, what's next, what's next? And sometimes to just take a moment to absorb what you've done is important. I also saw a wee highlight video come out from Henselite yesterday, I believe.
I was talking to Troy Boy about that before as to who puts that all together. It's very well put together.
Yes. Goodness me, his name has slipped from me.
Troy told me and I forgot as well. I've seen him more than once.
Oh, he's just been creating brilliant work. I first met him at the Australian Open last year, and he put together a lot of content from that, and I really appreciate that sort of behind the scenes content, just to see, like, we watch these stream games, which is absolutely fantastic, and the way that we get to see a little bit of a pan to be able to see other, you know, games too is always really helpful. But And saying that, like today, there's 3 other greens going on at Traralgon with a lot more games happening, and to be able to see some behind the scenes as well, get a feel for the atmosphere of an event. Yeah, I love that stuff.
Yeah, I've seen him around a little bit. If you think of his name, let us know.
Yeah,
Let us know.
it'll come
Troy
to
told me that's so
me.
bad.
Yeah.
Get in the comments, son. Yeah, it's well put together, and yeah, you're right. It just gives a bit of a different perspective as to what's going on around the grounds, and a few little interviews there with some of the players repping Team Henselite. Of course, our naming rights partner for this year's 2026 Victorian Open. Maybe Cartwright's got the XGs out, and she's putting them close to the jack.
Carla's had these old faithful XGs for a wee while.
I'm just saying, if I got the bowl away like that, I'd be a world champ as well.
Yeah, that was smooth,
So
wasn't
steady.
it? So smooth.
Too smooth.
Carla probably knows it was a bit too
Yeah,
smooth.
she knew it
as
as soon as,
well.
as soon as she let go.
It's a nice problem to have, isn't it? Getting the bowl away too good. It's good to see all of them in really good spirits out there on the green as well. A lot of hard yards put in to get to the stage. Got to make sure to take a moment and enjoy it as well. Don't lose focus of what you're there to do, though.
Yeah, you can get caught up in the game, and
Yeah.
if you're me, you get caught up looking at the scoreboard every 2 hours. Is that a thing?
I guess people do. Yeah, I guess people do. It's probably the way you look at the scoreboard, though. Like, you do need to be aware of what's
100%.
happening. Yeah, but then at the same time, you've got to make sure that you're not putting any emotion into that scoreboard.
Yeah, that's right.
Easier said than done sometimes.
I'm hoping of adding another. That'll be good enough. Leave his cap side to side. So you're talking about believe what you see. Taylor's seen that she's been missing wide the whole for the majority of the last few ends.
Yeah.
Going back to the mat, is she thinking like for here, for example, dead draw on the line that she trusts that it's going to get back, or
I mean,
she's been forced into playing like 2 foot a few ends in a row
yeah.
just to line up with one and see what it does?
She also is playing with, she's the only person playing with a different bowl to everybody else. So you've got to take that into consideration too. So yeah, she's just got to trust her line of the bowl.
Huge effort here. Gets the back 1 second. A little unlucky, gets the outside and falls out.
Really not far away though, was it, that bowl? Lisa's probably thinking, do not make this target much bigger, because right now it doesn't look like much of a head to play to get the shot. The last thing you want to do is land right next to it. A good bad bowl, as we'd say. See what she has.
Good areas.
Oh, she's played this with a lovely line. Look at this. Well done, Lisa Phillips.
This is next level right now. Of course, shout out to Dan from Team Henselite for putting those videos together. How can we forget?
Yes, it is Dan.
Oh, so Taylor didn't even cut the Lisa's first bowl out, so it's 4 right now. What do you play here? This is not so good.
Like, I think you do just have to draw. Like, oh, I know it just doesn't look pretty, but
You can see there, so yeah, that's a better angle of it. You can still even get to Lisa's first bowl, get back to third and go from there sort of thing.
yes. And I mean, like, they're both completely capable of being able to draw. Like, these are world-class bowlers that we have here, and it might sound quite harsh, but they're absolutely capable to slip the 2 bowls and actually draw in between this. And if you do take some information from her first bowl she found her line. And so take a foot off and you really are trying hard there to get the shot.
Well, there's enough turn to get on an angle to get to the shot pole.
Yep.
See there, that's a good angle of it. I like that, Joshy boy. Ultra focused on the match, looking to drop a foot. What they're going for, trying to draw this off. She's getting stuck out wide again.
Yeah. I mean, I'm probably sharing her frustration with her right now because they are actually looking like they should come down. But they're just battling something there.
Cuts one out, back to 3.
What do? You've got the Bacchus bowl. You've got 3 around the jack. You've got 1 in amongst the bowls to the sides there.
It's always a good position to be in when you know, if somehow a bowl got through the jack to there, we might be 1 down, so cover that.
Yeah.
Can't even see how
We do have
contact.
one more Carla bowl right at the back.
Still play confident on the backhand and throw another one in as well.
I think so.
Pile them in, yeah. Lisa Phillips has not done much wrong in the opening 7 ends of our women's pairs final. Stepping back to the mat, holding 3. Stay on this backhand, look to draw a 4th. Ooh. Trying hard now. Inside of this works. Shelf, 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 in.
Oh, goodness me.
So like, oh, there's no worth trying to change hand down to the forehand. You just get
Yeah, just got to
caught
draw.
on the hand. You don't want to really be on, I don't think.
No,
Just got to back it off. I feel like the last one was still going a fraction.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was still racing on. So it's just wait here.
If it's Lisa's last and cuts 2 back, they've still got half a game. Plenty of ends.
Yep. Right. How's the weight? Just still racing on a wee bit. That will be 4.
Biggest pick up for the match so far.
Yeah.
Did not expect a scoreline looking like this after 8 ends of our women's pairs final. Cartwright and Lisa Phillips going along very nicely. 14-2 after 8 of 15 ends. Thanks to our presenting partner in Hanselite, who are back on board for another year. This the pop-up shop is closed for tonight. It'll be open for one more day tomorrow, our last day of this year's Victorian Open. Another big day of finals to come. Got our juniors, our under-18s will be in the building as well for the boys and girls singles events. Big thanks as well to Bowl for Your Lives for their continued support. Mr. Shane Hafner will be in the building tomorrow. Spoiler, we've got a substantial check to present to them from our charity round across Pennant in Victoria from earlier in the year. Was here earlier, just run away. better starter. What can they do? 14-2 down. They've won 2 of the opening 8 ends.
Well, they went to go and stretch the length out this way, ironically, and Lisa and Liv have won the end. They got the mat, and they have said, we're going to play your length. We'll beat you to that.
Yeah, so when they played this last time this direction, Liv's opening 2 bowls with the exact same with that, and the third one saved it.
Yes. And then...
Before Lisa's last one, they were actually one in a few, so...
Yeah, Carla finished a good position.
See how it plays out this time. Carla needs a clear road here. It's going to have to be underneath. Oh, just got there. 2. It's a kiwi fruit.
There's a kiwi fruit.
Big day, big day. Libby, can she do it with her last bowl again? Clear run was pretty good there. Crashes, so 3 in front of the jack. Here's half a chance. Half a chance, not really taken. They do have 2 in the best back though. Just feels like it's still too much room for Lisa Phillips to just come on down and draw the shot, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Such good touch in the opening 8 ends.
I think as well, like if Lisa gets in with her first one here, that's just enormous pressure, isn't it?
There you go, from potentially adding to try and get the shot back again.
Yes. And you're probably like, I mean, it's not the mind that you should have, but you just, I think when you haven't scored for a few ends and, you know, your lead's got on there, you just kind of like, you expect your opposition to get the shot and play the shot all the time, but you probably must be thinking, is Lisa going to miss one of these eventually? As we see one go by. Hopefully I have not jinxed this, but yeah, I guess if you walk into that mat, B Taylor, and it is open to draw. Take advantage while the head is still open.
Yeah, 100%. If Taylor can put one in there first and the longer the end goes on. Harder is for Team Phillips. She still has 2 left though. Imagine she'll make a correction if the draw shot is still there for the taking. Taylor Bridge trying to beat her to it.
Still for the taking.
Oh, and a bit of a go on then. Just a nice positive draw. Sits and flops back for 1. Needs to be inside this swing bowl, lives to score. We get the outside of it. Couple of seconds, but the way Lisa's got that to get back to the line, it's hard to remove with any form of weight.
Yeah.
Just get massive up the middle and just get the plant all the way through it.
Hope the wiggle of the bowl works in your favour and doesn't
missed the jack. Yeah, that's it.
Can Lisa add another one in?
She does feel like she's going to.
I mean, she's just had really good weight most of this game, hasn't she? Waiting for that turn.
under this. Even the shelf works, Lena.
Yeah. Look at this.
It was there to be
Yeah,
used.
it was. It's just good pace, wasn't it? And again, that target to get shot now has just gotten a whole lot smaller.
Ooh, I think my idea's on now, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Well,
not.
the draw hasn't worked. They're
You
12
know.
down on the board, 2 down to the head. Playing at 9 of 15.
I mean, the direction of the Carla bowl was now, after that last bowl, was coming into the head. Yep, I think we're going to see some weight here. Ooh. Another two.
All about Lisa Phillips, 16-2. Can you believe that?
I know. The way that these pairs combos have been going in this event, I wouldn't envision this scoreline. A steady opener from Olivia Cartwright.
Very good from Livy. I believe, I haven't done the
Carla, well done.
fact check. This could be win 29 in a row.
Really?
If the result goes their way.
This event,
It's pretty fair.
It
Yeah,
is.
this event.
very fair. Wow.
Triples final tomorrow morning. Singles semi-final in the afternoon.
There's more of Olivia to come.
Shot again. Bit random and off topic. The winner of our raffle for the tour of Norfolk Island was
Yes.
drawn this morning earlier on. The lucky winner was Lynn Smith from just down the road at the Morwell Club, just a small little regional club, only 35 members down there, and she entered every event at this year's VO.
Nice.
Her husband, furious that she's been off bowling a week, well, now she's won the major prize, and Lynn's taking him with her.
Oh, there you
How
go.
about that?
That's
Little
quite
little 9-day trip,
cool.
just
That is quite cool.
seen the sights of Norfolk Islands, and even get Kerry Cattell as your personal tour guide, playing a little bit of lawn bowls. That draw was open to all those who had an entry in this year's VO. Big thanks to the travel studio who are on board for the first time as exclusive travel partners. KRIZANIC falls in for a couple. Lisa Phillips is 2 down. 2 down. To say they have to win this end and a multiple is a bit of an understatement, isn't it? I said there was plenty of ends left.
Yeah. I think just, yeah, I mean, yeah, at this stage, you definitely have to be looking for 2s, and you've got last bowl. That's your chance to maybe make it a 3 if nothing changes. Kind of just,
Sort of hard to draw another one in here and not actually
yeah,
create a target at the same time. It's
exactly.
a nice 2, but anymore, well,
Yeah.
might help Lisa. She doesn't need any help.
I think as well, looking at Lisa's body language as well. She knows how important it is to just keep maintaining the pressure that they've been applying. She saw a little bit of self-talk to herself before her last bowl, and she wears her heart on her sleeve, doesn't she?
Oh,
Oh, goodness gracious.
close. Good weight. This will go close.
Oh, might have.
Oh, that's okay.
maybe.
Carla said that's good enough. So here's 3 and sort of left enough of a gap
Yeah.
between the wing bowl and the jack. Sort of filled the gap in behind though the jack as well. So plays a right shot with the right speed. Should be able to drift all the way past.
Doesn't mind it out the hand.
But he's going, needs to get inside. Trying so hard. He got unlucky, no change, still 3. Okay, Taylor Bruce needs to throw this in for 4.
Yep.
Big,
She kind
Lisa's last bowl's enough.
I was going to say she probably has a wider target now too. Like, she just has to stick out to
Yeah,
Lisa's
nothing
bowl.
for narrow here.
No. Three. See what we see a change here with the length. I'm sure we will.
Well, the only thing they haven't tried is close to minimum one way or the other.
Yeah.
She did say probably built okay heads, but it didn't reflect on the scoreboard, so... Oh, I've got a question for you. Have they tried to go short here, or is this 3/4?
I think I just saw Carla say just shorter. So I don't think they... Well, they haven't tried. It's definitely not a minimum short, is it?
You're more satisfied with that than me. I do that on the daily. Going shorter, do they need to make it... I mean, it's obviously shorter, we can see that, but they need to make it noticeable that the mat was all the way up the top and a couple steps back, or something different with the mat?
Yeah.
Completely, I don't know. I don't have the answers,
I don't
but...
know either. I mean, yeah, you really want to change something. And one thing that we've seen from Lisa and Liv is, I mean, they haven't really done much wrong, to be fair. They've been hitting their line and everything, but at least if you do play an absolute minimum shorter length, your lines are changing, and that's an opportunity to throw them off their mark. So although it is a little bit shorter, it's still quite similar to probably what we saw at the beginning
Yeah,
of the
that's
game.
what I was thinking, yeah.
I always do believe play to your strengths though. Maybe this is their strength, maybe this is what's been working for them throughout the event so far. Sometimes we look at this game and we can just think that this is the #1 game, but no, these women have had a really long journey to get here. So there's a lot of confidence that they'd be getting from all those prior games.
Oh, it's just a bit too consistent right now. Responds again, Liv gets the shot back. Super attempt.
Yeah. Still quite good position there. Not holding the shot, but you have built quite a good head, considering how Liv is playing in that Liv shot bowl. Liv's turned her back on that quite quickly. I don't know if that was to get her water bottle or if because she didn't like her bowl. Not sure. Wouldn't be that upset with that bowl.
Oh, it must have been water bottle time. Nothing wrong with that. Just sneaks past Jack Eye as well.
Nothing for short on this bowl coming up. We tap on the jack, change the head.
Challen trying to get the jack up the line, or something through, has just missed on that high side again. There's Carla, she's turned past those, so a few waiting.
Out the hand. Lisa's knew it was short.
Yeah, she was right, that was nowhere.
Oh, poor Lisa. So harsh.
Oh, she's set such high standards for herself during the
Yeah, she
opening 10 ends
does.
of this game. So
Yeah, she does.
Team KRIZANIC, Bruce, 3 on the last end. The couple down here, but a nice shot to try and get the jack up the line.
Not far
Just
away
make
at
sure she's
all.
there.
Yep.
Bowl,
well
jack,
played.
bowl. She got enough of the bowl just to take the
Yeah.
speed off and to get the jack
Yes.
just about perfect in the end. A lie too.
Oh, that area she was in is exactly where she wanted to be as
Yeah,
well.
100%. Shot.
Well done.
They can hold a multiple here. Not rely on Lisa to need to Lisa miss twice still.
No.
That seems unlikely, but not a straightforward shot.
Tell you what.
Oh, Lisa Phillips. Can't believe that missed high the jack in the end, to be honest. I thought she played nice enough weight to let it turn. Did she clip the back one out far enough for second? Liv thinks so.
Yeah.
Still to play the shot, but it looked nice enough to get up through that port. Fully, she gets the back on away, reduces it to 1.
If Taylor can tuck this jack around
Yeah.
the bowl, like that's going to be ideal for them. Hide the jack, because the way that Lisa wasn't far off the mark then, I mean, she took one out, so she has converted, but I mean, she was probably looking for the jack, which is the dream shot. However, although she got one out, she also has finished in a pretty good home too for her last. So we'll see what Taylor can do. She can tuck it around.
Wow, that's a good attempt. Even a little flick would have been enough for at least two. Got the outside edge, back onto it.
I guess the benefit of that
One.
bowl in a way. I mean, I know it's not what they were looking for, but it is now the backest bowl in the rink, and it, I mean, yeah, it does sort of force Lisa to play, to be fair, just the same bowl. Her weight's good enough.
Go with it is the call from Liv
Goodness
Cartwright.
me, look at that.
Went with it the whole way. They win the end.
Wow.
They're giving Carla or Taylor any opportunity to work back into the game. We're through 11 to 15, margin back out to 12. Down, 4 to play. Lisa is on fire. That'll be the understatement of the evening. Dan Glory, thanks for tuning in on Facebook. Big thanks to all those who have tuned in throughout the coverage. There's still one more day to go. Four more finals to be played over the course tomorrow. Starts at 9 AM. The women's triples started by Liv. Inside edge. Helpful, back to the line. Lisa's happy. Or is it BV headquarters that tipped Liv Cartwright to win any event? And all the Bob Gilbert, they're happy. Well, I'm not happy. I left us out of the mixed bears. What's upcoming on the calendar?
Coming on the calendar. So after this event, I'm actually off to Perth or WA.
Sweet.
Yes.
For bowls or not bowls?
For bowls.
Oh, actually, yeah.
Yeah, I have been invited by Victoria Park Carlisle Bowling Club. They've asked me if I'd like to represent them at the Everest singles, which is a $100,000 singles event. And yeah, they've got a team of other bowlers, mostly throughout New South Wales, I'd say, that they have sort of representing them. But yeah, I've never been to WA before, so...
So the club that's invited you, so you're representing them, the New South Wales club?
Wearing their shirt, yeah.
Right,
oh,
okay.
So no, sorry, that club is...
They're from WA?
From WA.
Gotcha.
Yes, yes.
But the event, the Everest, is not at that club, or it is?
No, the Everest is at Mandurah.
Mandurah, yeah.
Yep, bowling club,
Yep.
yep. Excuse me if I'm pronouncing anything incorrect here.
No, that was all right.
But yeah, no, that will be yeah, it's been lovely talking to the members from there. We've got Darren and Sam who are looking after me, Lee Such as well. He's a, big supporter. I think they call themselves the Red Ras.
Can commentate.
I'm sure. Who knows, you might hear a little bit of that at the Everest as well. But after the Everest, it's back home to New Zealand. And shortly after, they should be announcing the Commonwealth Games team. So, coming back to this game, Taylor is someone as well who's absolutely in the hot seat there for selection. So we'll see the news from that shortly.
What about my man Elliot Mason?
Yeah, Elliot, yeah, that's right. We were sort of talking
He's
about
got to
him
be
a
in
little bit
contention.
earlier.
That guy was a gun.
Yep.
Well, he was in 2019 at Shep Park Bowls Club anyway.
Yeah, so Elliot won the pairs with Dean Drummond,
Yeah.
didn't he? Yep. So I believe, Elliot's based in Brisbane now. So, I mean, probably still a gun bowler. Haven't seen him play in a wee while, just with him being located over there.
Hello, he's aggressive on the forehand. Close gets under that. Clears the front.
Yes, it does get to the stage in the game where you are looking for multiples, and if you can't see it, kill the end, try again.
I'll have to check, Rob. I'll have to have a look overnight as to the best performance in terms of the amount of titles won in a certain Vic Open is. This will be, well, I'd imagine this will be a second. Along with the mix. What's the conversation here? I sort of missed the start of this chat.
I think Lisa was just saying, obviously, you just don't want to get anything close to jack high. Looking to, Liv's just sort of indicating to play past the head. So if you do look at this, you got the Taylor and Carla bowl as the two Bacchus bowls. So I guess if there's a thinking that Taylor could possibly get the jack through the bowl and the bowl get out the rink, maybe.
To restart. Anyone up for something short on the line? She suggested that to Liv in the final before on the second last. Blocker, no way. It's like a personal preference thing.
Yeah.
I'm against it usually.
About a blocker?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's so situational, isn't it? I still think at the end of the day...
absolute last resort.
Yeah.
I feel like there's always a better option.
Yeah. And I think too, like, there's a number of things you'd weigh up in the scenario. You'd obviously be looking at the scoreboard here, thinking, what do they need to get in the next 4 ends to make it achievable? And also, like, what's actually realistic as well, considering how everybody is playing, and play a shot based on that. So, I mean, if it was me, I probably would just say, draw another one. Now your line. They've been playing so good, I'd have confidence in your skip to be able to do that.
Committed to it twice already. Shaping up to go a third time. Closer. Got him.
There we go. Third time
Keeps
a
him in the
charm.
game.
That does.
Yeah, just.
Yeah, right on target. Look at that.
Well, those wing bowls were nearly in the slips, but it's got a bit of airtime and jumped over the top. Throwing them back.
Wanting to play back in the same direction they just played.
The one other award, Selena, we had earlier today were our club participation awards. Thank you to Green Line for their ongoing support of these awards. Presented to got a large club award and then a small club award, and those are determined by the total VO entry numbers in relation to that club's affiliation size. So this year, taking home the small club award was the Dandenong Bowls Club, just on the other side of the Victorian border, and the large club. They've won this event, or won this award more than once. They've got a couple new domes, big thanks to Green Line. Down at Ocean Grove. And, a stack painting integrated in the under 18 on hand to accept the cheque of $1,000. Thanks to Green Line for their support of that award. Little Tangle was to keep his eyes open for the photo that went on socials, wasn't it?
Yeah, Liv comes again. Wanting this to stretch on a little bit more. Yeah.
Jakey Cartwright joining us on Facebook, watching the big sis. Put on our clinic up front in this one. They are just about home.
Steady. Good set. Very good set from Liv.
Taylor Bruce killed the end the first time. Went to end number 12. Not really sure if it lines up to do the same there. You have to get it at a real good angle. Touches almost lined up through the jack to stay in. Gone for coverage. Sure.
Taylor looking to change something, the way that this head is sitting at the moment.
More coverage. Leave it alone. Yep. Trying to beat her first one. Done pretty well.
Taylor just dipping under the line there. And again, Liv pointing at just more coverage again.
If she flicks the jack to the right, maybe 2 or 3 out there.
Lisa finishing a handy spot. So we don't want to see any change in the weight. Carla's just saying, looking for numbers.
Super attempt to try and turn the jack around the corner. Other end down, other end goes the way of Liv and Lisa in the form of just a single. And this will now potentially be the last end. Would not have expected that a couple of hours ago. All right, trivia time, because there's something to talk about. So, I did some investigating the other day. There's a website out in Google land called Bowls Titles of the World, believe it or not.
Oh, okay.
And Rogers, nothing comes up. Selena Goddard on there, Helen. A lot of things on here. New Zealand. All right, first title in 2013.
First title.
What did you win in 2013?
Jeez. A New Zealand one?
No, it says you're representing Auckland, but I don't know if that's a regional club thing. Is it Auckland Bowls Club a thing?
No, Auckland
That'd
would have been
more like
my
a region.
centre. Yeah.
No, 2013. It just says under like New Zealand title, so I guess that's a national title.
Was it the fours? Does it say fours?
No, the Dominion
Because
Fours was in 2014.
Yeah, that's what I was there. I don't know what.
So it lists one before this. Now, this might not even be a national title, but it says it is.
Okay. Pass.
It's the under 21 singles.
under
Oh,
21,
no. Oh, you weren't even
yeah,
going to get
yeah,
it. You weren't
yeah.
even getting it.
Oh, I
No, you weren't.
feel like because it was a underaged event, I feel like that doesn't quite count. But yes, that's true. I remember that. That was a long time ago.
Dominion 4. So I had this because Hannah's one that... What's the go with Dominion? Why don't they not just say like NZ 4s? Or is that...
Oh,
What's
okay.
Dominion? What's Dominion?
No, I've never heard the term Dominion before. No?
I don't know. You won it, not me.
Oh, there you go.
According to this. Libby, brilliant again. Club size, that can't be a national event. Neither can a mixed 242 with Sheldon.
Right, I see. Okay, now I'm having a look
Is it
at
more
this.
of a...
They've just got the names of them a little bit wrong. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, so Dominion singles, that should be like our national singles.
Gotcha.
Yeah, okay, that makes a little bit more sense. Great shot from Carla there. Great little trail, that's what they want.
Lol. Oh, I've got a question. Oh my God, I just forgot her name. That's so bad. Never mind, I forget I said that.
It comes back to you.
Wendy Jensen
Yes.
used to play at Glenroy.
Yes, she did.
Hey, Glenroy, New Zealand friends. There you go.
Yes, she did. Yep. Wendy Jensen, she used to be...
I haven't seen Wendy in a
Yep.
long time. I feel like she moved back to NZ. I don't know.
Yes,
Is that someone
she-
you
yeah.
know or talk to?
Yeah. She has played, we played together a few times. So she's, from around where I am. New Zealand player.
There
Done
you
very
go.
well. Oh, look at this from Carla.
Good shooting.
Yeah. When you're needing numbers, that's exactly what you need to be doing. See Lisa Phillips coming down.
Trying super hard again.
Yeah. It's not a bad first one. Taylor will be urging this bowl. Trying really hard to build on what Carla has done. She's not far. Here she comes. Well done, Taylor. Lovely bowler.
There was a bit of a great escape in the semi-final. This one seems a bit far-fetched. But, hey, cheeky 5.
Yeah, that's right. Lisa on a lovely line. Has she got the weight? Oh, look at this. Lisa Phillips.
Oh. Hong Kong people behind the ring. They're loving that one.
It sure is. Wee chance there to pop that bowl out. It is resting on Taylor's bowl.
Some effort. They need to win the end, otherwise it'll be shake hands time.
I wonder if that last bowl gets in for 5th shot. So if it does, then...
Yeah, next 4.
Yeah. A little bit of a wider line. How's the pace?
Okay, 1 down. Next, falls in, so next 3 at least. She's swinging it out without getting the jack on the way through. Nice score to continue this women's pairs final. Trying hard. trying really hard. Even if it gets to her own, it gets out of the head.
No, has it done enough to get the shot?
I think it got up and might have even fell out. The title goes to Olivia Cartwright and Lisa Phillips, the women's pairs champions. This year's 2026 Heads Light Victorian Open. They hold on to a one on the final end, 19-5. Simply too good, Selena Goddard.
No, very classy performance there from Liv and Lisa and Carla and Taylor. But Liv and Lisa just, they jumped on it from the very beginning and they climbed themselves to a very healthy scoreline and managed to keep the foot down. Really didn't give much room for Carla and Taylor to score multiples there. They didn't do much wrong at all. So well done to both the teams on getting to the final, but a special well done to Liv Cartwright and Lisa Phillips.
Taylor Bruce is back in action alongside Liv and Lisa Phillips in the women's triples final. That kicks off 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. That'll be live streamed along with 3 other finals to be decided on finals weekend here. Massive thanks once more to Latrobe City Council and Destination Gippsland. Finals weekend, day 2. It all starts 9 a.m. back here tomorrow at the Traralgon Bowls Club.
At Traralgon Bowls Club, the good times don't just happen on the green. They spin around the table, roll through the bar, and turn every moment into something to smile about. Bowls, bistro, banter. This is where good times roll. Nothing beats perfection.
When I step onto the green, my hand-to-lap bowls give me absolute confidence to play in any conditions. Whether I'm playing locally here in Gippsland or anywhere in Victoria, I know that there's a model of bowl that will suit my needs for any particular green. I know that when I step on there with a hand-to-lap bowl in my hand, I can guarantee I can get my best performance out of myself.